Here we go. I've got about 3 screens showing here. The first one is about the circuit card. It's got a bunch of 2010 DILs on it that are high density and very close together. It has a lot of conformal coding on it. This card here would be very impractical, in fact impossible to test with your conventional test clips. Without removing the chroma coating, which is on this card here, would take about 8 hours, and there is a lot of ICs that the clip would not fit. So here is some picture of video startup. There is a 20-pin DIL clip, piercing clip, or we're using right there. And we're hooking it onto the Shawtronics 3200S, which we purchased last year, one of our favorite pieces of test equipment. There, I'm showing the actual 20-pin test clip. It has the ability to vary the width of it to fit into the ICs. They also do in fact have variations in the dimensions of them. This test probe can test the component level of the solder side, as you'll see. Here I'm getting ready to connect it into the interface box. The hooks into the hand front tracker, which shows the test results to the Shawtron workstation at the upper left side of the screen. And now we're going to show you how to use this probe. In a matter of minutes, we're going to be testing up to 8 probes and doing over 60 scans. And here you're going to see that the first one here from memory, we didn't set it up quite right, and it's going to fail. You see me trying to adjust it again there in the middle of the test. That's a no-no, but so it fails. Rather than automatically condemning it, I'm going to take another shot at it. I recheck my settings, mechanical settings, and make sure it's lined up right. You also want to make sure that the pins are hitting where they should be, and double check that the gantry is level, and then I exert the force to lock it in place. Right there, and then try to rescan. This time it passes. That's normally what you do when you're testing something. If it fails the first time, go ahead and try it 1 or 2 more times. See if it's your setup. Again, the main purpose of purchasing the test equipment is number 1, to verify that the components are the good. But also, just as important is finding the bad ones, the failed components, and that's where this equipment is extremely valuable. Using the IC test clips, they're cheap, and you can buy one on Amazon for around $5, $6, or even $10. But what we have is very unreliable, and it takes so much time to set them up. If you even get the smallest amount of dirt, they won't work. They'll give you failed conditions and mid conditions, and it's just hard to get them to work right. I've tried getting the work, and that's why I've spent several years coming up with a solution here. If the test clip works, I wouldn't have spent all the time and the money to develop this product. All these people, they brag about, hey, I found the problem in 5 minutes versus 10 hours. But they didn't tell you that it takes 10 hours just to repair the card alone. Unlike that, the Shawtronics probes are out of the box, throw it on the bench, and you're ready to test. They have pins in them that are replaceable, so if they wear out, just change it. Good for lifetimes as long as you don't abuse them or break the whole thing.